Hey everybody, it's Gwen here, and I have a really quick tip for you guys today about protein and hair. So we all know that protein is essential for hair because our hair is made of protein, right? So those of you who are meat eaters, make sure you're getting your protein through the meats that you love, like chicken, turkey, fish, beef, pork, venison, whatever suits your fancy. Make sure that you're getting it in on a regular basis, daily and adequately, so that your hair can be awesome, it can be strong, it can be resistant to breakage, it can be healthy, shiny, beautiful, and all the great things that we want our hair to be. Those of us who are vegans, vegetarians, pescatarians, who don't eat a large amount of fish, fruitarians, or whatever kind of tarian you might be, or whoever you are, if you don't get meat in your diet, make sure that you're getting your protein through naturally occurring vegetables with large amounts of protein, such as bean sprouts, beans, legumes, sun-dried tomatoes, Brussels sprouts, even protein powders and protein shakes. Make sure that you're getting these things in daily so that your hair can be amazing, right? But what you can also do with protein is you can actually strengthen your hair from the outside as well through protein treatments. And there's a lot of products on the market that promise to strengthen your hair, and they cost like $35, $45, $55, and they're protein treatments, and they probably work. But if you want to save yourself a lot of cash, all you got to do is go into your refrigerator and grab yourself an incredible edible egg. That's all you need. And here's the tip that most people don't know about using eggs for protein treatments. You're going to use the part of the egg that is best for your specific hair type. So if you've got dry hair, you want to make sure that you use the yolk of the egg, because the yolk actually adds moisture to the hair, right? So those of us with dry hair, we need moisture. We want the yolk so it can deposit more moisture into the hair. Those of you who have oily hair, you're going to use the white of the egg, because the white actually removes moisture. It actually dissolves oil. So if you've got oily hair, you want to get rid of some of that excess oil, you're going to use the white of the egg to get rid of that. Those of you who are kind of in the middle, who are, in the middle of the two extremes of dry and super oily, you're going to use the entire egg, right? So that's considered quote unquote normal hair. And you want to make sure that if you're in the middle of the two extremes, you're going to use, like I said, the entire egg, okay? So now you know which part of the egg that you're going to use. So tip number 2 is to make sure that you're only doing protein treatments once a month. A lot of people do protein treatments way too often. And what happens when you do them too often, you get what's called protein overload. And when protein overload happens, you end up being counterproductive, and you end up with brittleness and breakage and shedding and way too much stuff that's just very, very bad. So protein treatments are excellent. Don't be scared of them. They're excellent, highly recommended for hair, but anything in excess is not a good thing. So you want to make sure that you're doing them sparingly. Once a month is completely sufficient. I get a lot of people who come up to me and they say, hey, I do protein treatments and I'm doing what I should do, but my hair is just not in the shape it should be. It seems like, it should be a lot better with me doing these protein treatments. And I always ask them, how often are they doing them? And what they 9 times out of 10 tell me is that they are doing them weekly, bi-weekly, every other week, sometimes twice a week, whatever. That's way too much. So I always tell them, stop doing them so often, do them once a month, and that always results in remedying the situation. So again, once a month is all you need for a protein treatment. So set your schedule. If you want to do it like the first of the month every month, that'll be great. You want to do it the end of the month, 15th of the month, whatever. That's all you need is once a month is to do protein treatments, okay? So the way that you do them is very, very simple. You just take the part of the egg that's best for your specific hair type. Like I said, the yolk if you've got dry hair, the white if you've got oily hair, or the entire egg if you've got somewhere in between. You just put it on your hair. If you've got very thick or very long hair, you're probably going to have to use more than one egg. So just, be prepared to have, 2 or 3 on hand, or as much as you're going to need. Make sure that you slather your entire length of your hair with the part of the egg that's best for you. You want to make sure that you focus on the ends, because breakage is where, the ends is where breakage occurs. So make sure that you get an adequate amount on those ends, covering the entire hair shaft with the part of the egg that's best for you. Once you've done that, you're going to take a plastic shower cap. You're just going to put it on your head and just kind of hang out for about 30 minutes. You're just going to let that egg marinate on your head for 30 minutes or so, and just really let the protein from the egg just get in there and do its job to strengthen and make your hair awesome and shiny and gorgeous and everything that we want it to be, right? Once your 30 minutes is up, take the shower cap off and you're going to go ahead and rinse your hair. Now, here's the third tip. When you rinse your hair, make sure that you use cool water. You don't want to cook the egg on your hair. That would be horrible, right? So make sure that you use cool water. You don't need cold water because if you're someone who washes their hair in the shower as opposed to a sink, you don't want to have to end up taking a cold shower. Nobody wants that. So make sure that it's cool enough where you can tolerate it, but that is not hot enough that you're going to end up like cooking the egg or frying the egg on top of your head. You don't want to end up like having to take out little pieces of egg. So that's the third tip. So again, you're going to do this protein treatment before you wash your hair. So once the protein treatment's done, you take the shower cap off, you get in the shower, you rinse it out, and then you with cool water, and then you proceed to wash your hair as normal with your normal shampoo or co-wash with a conditioner if you do co-washing. All right, and that is it. You do that once a month using the right part of the egg for your hair type and not rinsing with hot water but cool water instead. Your hair will be awesome, honey. You will be thebomb.com. Your hair will be just amazing. I'm telling you, it'll be really, really strong. You'll find that breakage is minimized. The natural shine of your hair will be off the charts. It'll just be awesome. I highly recommend protein treatments, and just make sure, like I said, you're doing them once a month with the right part of the egg that's best for you. All right. If you guys have any other questions, you can always reach out to me. I'm here for you. I'm here to answer your hair questions. So email me or shoot me a message down below in the comments, and I will do my best to make sure I get to every single person. All right. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Mwah. Bye.